and welcome back to Into the Coven. Hello, this is Frederick coming back to you from Into the Coven channel. Today I'll be doing a update of some stuff that I got in the mail in the last probably 2 or 3 months. I've got some CDs, vinyls, some merchandise that I picked up. So I'll start off with the merch. So I picked up some pins. Now the first pins, if you can see that one, is a Sauergeist pin, which I picked up from a company in Singapore called Luda Productions, and they do pins and T-shirts and all that sort of stuff as well. So that's the Sauergeist pin I picked up. I also picked up a Disaster pin. And I also picked up a Sacramentum pin. So yeah, check out Luda Productions. They're on Facebook, and yeah, you can get some cool pins, patches, T-shirts from all sorts of bands, from black metal to death metal. Okay, so I got those. I also got with a record a band called Skulovich pins. You can see that. That's just one of the pins I got. That is another Skulovich pin. And also got that one as well, Skulovich. I also got a Desecrator pin from another band. So I'll show you the CD soon. So that's the pin. And plus I got 3 extra pins from Skulovich as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, what else I got in the mail, I'll just grab it for you, is a band out of the USA. And I also got this drumhead, which is autographed by a band called Buried Faith. The main man hails from Germany, but he moved to the USA. So if you can see that, there you go. So it's an 18-inch drum head from Blind Faith. So as I said, it's a German guy, just moved to the US, and he formed Blind Faith in the US. So I picked that up as well for some merchandise. And now we get on to some tapes. The first tape is a band out of Austria, Vienna, and the band is called, if you can see that, band is called Molten Chains. Probably that one a bit better. There we go, Molten Chains. And I said they're from Vienna, Austria, and this is progressive heavy metal. So that's the tape, like that. And the J card is just a simple one-sided thing. So yeah, this is just good progressive heavy metal. A really good band. This is their debut demo. Okay, I also picked up Black Knife tape, and Black Knife is a sort of like a black metal thrash punk hybrid of a band, and this is their one and only album called Baby Witch Eater. So yeah, very brutal black metal vocally with a bit of punk thrown in. So Black Knife, and this just came on a white. It's still sealed. It's on a white shell with some artwork on there. I'll pick that up. And I also picked up the debut album from this Austin, Texas black and thrash metal band as well. and the band is called Sadistic Force on tape, and this is called Aces Wild. 8 tracks. There is a cover on here of a Wasp song called Blind in Texas, but they renamed the song title, I think, due to for copyright reasons. They called it Snowblind in Texas, but the actual song is full-on Wasp song. All the lyrics are from Blind in Texas, and this came out on a red shell. And artwork and lyrics, which are totally so small that you can't read it unless you need a magnifying glass. Yeah, but Sadistic Force, a really good black and thrash metal band out of Austin, Texas. And this is their debut. Oops, dropped it. The vinyl sold out. I couldn't get the vinyl, and the CDs were sold out. So the only way I could get the debut album is by tape. Okay, now we get on to some CDs. The first band I'm going to show you is a band out of France. They are a crossover thrash metal band, so they bring in the humor. So this band's lyrical themes are based on Krang from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the band is called Grandmaster Krang. And I love that artwork. And if you open it up, you get the full, bebop, rocksteady, shredder, and shredding on his guitar there, Krang vocals, and I forget the name of the Fly, but yeah, so this is just crossover thrash. That's what the CD looks like. Booklet, again with the same art and band photo and lyrics. Yeah, this is just straight ahead crossover thrash based on Krang and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Bit of fun, and and don't let anybody tell you crossover thrash is brilliant. So I love it. Okay, next time we go to another US band, and the band is called Executionist, and the album is called Sacrament of the Sick. And this is an awesome, brutal thrash metal, harsh vocals, almost in the death metal type of vocals, but not quite there. But just really harsh, brutal thrash vocals. And this is self-released. That's what the CD looks like. And the booklet. That's the band, 3-piece. Lyrics. Yeah, this is a great and awesome debut from this band out of the US. I can't remember where they're from. What state? But yeah, the art. What got me was the artwork on the CD. So yeah, Executionist, Sanctified Sacrament of the Sick. So yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't checked this band out. Definitely worth getting if you love your thrash with the harsh vocals in the sort of death metal type of way. Okay, next up we go all the way to Italy for this next band, and the band is called Awakening the Night, and this is their Total Commando CD released through Metal Coffins Records. Yeah, Metal Coffins Record as the OB strip. 11 tracks of fast, heavy thrash metal. This is for fans of Cruel Force, Inculta, Speed Freak, and Vulture. And yeah, definitely you can hear those bands in this release. So check out Awakening the Night out on Metal Coffins Records from Mexico City, but the band is from Italy. So, okay, this band doesn't really need any introductions. It's a band we all know. It's a band that we all love. And if you're into this power metal, a bit of speed metal, heavy metal, I'm talking about the band Gravedigger, and this is their Bone Collector CD. And a lot of people are kind of upset about the AI cover. You know what? I'm getting used to it. We've seen it all the time. Is AI going to be the way to go with album covers? Definitely, we're not going to get bands with pure artwork. Definitely, they're going to go with a lot more AI, but hopefully it doesn't saturate the metal scene with covers which are just all AI. So definitely check out Gravedigger, Bone Collector. That's the CD, booklet with band photos and lyrics. So definitely check out Gravedigger. This is one of my all-time favorite bands, and I have everything released by this band except for one album when they were called Digger, which I need to get. But yeah, as a Gravedigger, I've got all their albums. It's a great power metal, heavy metal, a little bit of thrash, a bit of speed metal thrown in as well. So check it out. And next up, we go to Australia with this band, and this band is a speed metal band out of Sydney, Australia, and the band is called Livewire, and this is their Returning Fire CD released through Inti Records, and it's what it is. It's basically their debut album, which is this one here, Under Attack, with some live tracks on it as well. So 4 live tracks and 9 tracks which are from this album, plus their singles, which is this one, Turbo Shark and Venom Lord. Yeah, so I also got, this is their live CD. So yeah, if you love speed metal in the veins of Evil Invaders and that type of sort of metal, so check out Livewire out of Sydney, Australia. So this one here is their debut album, but it has 4 bonus tracks which have been remixed. So the CD, band photos. This was self-released from their Bandcamp. So check out Livewire out of Sydney, Australia, if you like your speed metal. Next up, we go back to Europe, to the UK, with this band, and this one is Desolator. This is their debut album called Spirit of Speed. Love the cover art. Three-piece band, self-released. That's the CD booklet with lyrics. Yeah, so this is just, again, pure speed metal. The old school sort of 80s speed metal. Really good shit. Definitely check them out, and check out all these bands. They're on YouTube. So if you want to listen to them and get these albums for yourself, just go to YouTube, have a listen to them. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Next up is a compilation CD, which I got in my Skalovich vinyl. They were giving out these for free, and this one is the Soul Grinder Zine compilation number 7. So yeah, I love that cover. So it's just bands out of the USA, Mexico, Peru, Puerto Rico, So I haven't listened to this yet, but I know Skulovich are on here, which I have on vinyl. But I think a lot of these, I know Phantom from Mexico, which is a thrash metal band. Hey, good day, Jeff. Welcome to the chat. And yeah, and all the other bands, I have not got a clue, but I definitely will check this out because you know, with a title like Soul Grinder, probably a lot of this is more in the death metal sort of thing, or maybe even grindcore. I just have no clue, but yeah, Soul Grinder Zine compilation number 7. Okay, we go back to the USA, and we have now. I think this might be their debut album, or that, but I'm not quite sure. But the band is called Death Blow, and the record's called Prognosis Negative. So this is out on Sewer Mouth Records. Just thrash metal, just pure and simple thrash metal. Band photo, just a plain CD. So yeah, just I also have a vinyl of this band as well, which I'll show later on. So yeah, Death Blow out of the USA, and I'm not sure where they're from in the USA. No, there's no info on there. Might be on the no, that doesn't give me any clue where this band's from. I forget. So, oh yeah, Jeff, you know, metal covers are sick, brother. Definitely are. So, and the last CD that I want to show you is another band out of Sydney, female fronted, and the singer of this band is a friend of mine on Facebook, Genevieve, and the band is called Temptress, and this is the Rewinding Time CD. What this is basically sort of their greatest hits from each of their albums from day one to right up to from 2003 right up to 2023. So 20 years of music. They have a new one coming out next month called Queen of Crows, which I have pre-ordered. So yeah, if you don't know Temptress, Temptress are, as I said, female-fronted heavy metal, maybe a bit of speed metal, a little bit of thrash. I think in the earlier days when they were on Battle God Records, there was a bit of death metal thrown in as well. So yeah, this is like a compilation of all their 2 songs from each album from 2003 right up to 2023. Yeah, Jeff, you better write it down. That's all good, brother. Okay, what else? What I want to show. Now I've got also from Desolator. I got the they sent me a patch as well. Sticker. I've got some Skulovich stickers. Another Skulovich sticker. Temptress sticker. Got a dying victim sticker. I've got a sewer mouth sticker. And I love that artwork of a toilet, which is funny. I got a aggressive protector sticker. Also, for the executionist, they also gave me a thank you note from Brett and Ash, 2 members of the band, which is pretty cool. I've got Grandmaster Crank stickers. 3 of those. Yeah, so, and what also I got from Sadistic Force is I got a 7-inch from the band Sadistic Force called Pain, Sex, Rapture. So this is a 4-track EP released on Hamask Records. That's the label. And this came with a insert with lyrics. And this came out on a blue wax. So yeah, like I said, Sadistic Force are a blackened thrash metal band out of Austin, Texas. They have a new album already out, which I'm waiting for in the mail. So, and that album is this one here called Warbird Odyssey, and that's the cover art of the new album. So check out that band, guys, if you like your black and thrash. Okay, now we get on to the vinyl. And I know you guys are all vinyl freaks out there. So today, in the mail, probably about 20 minutes ago, I received a band out of Melbourne, Australia. And the band is called Fly. And the band's called Fly, and the record's called Or Die. So this is just pure heavy metal out on Dying Victims Records. And they also were good enough to send me a free EP with 2 bonus tracks. And this, I think it's just, just on black wax. So, which is pretty cool. Hey, James, welcome to the stream, buddy. So, yeah, Australia are bringing out really great bands, you know, in all types of heavy metal, thrash metal, speed metal, black metal, doom metal. But this is pure heavy metal. And the hype sticker says, this fast and mean rock and roll debut album emerges from the darkest depths of the Aussie wasteland. So check it out if you like Aussie heavy metal. And that's the band. So, yeah, just rock and roll the way metal should be. So next up, I have a box set to show you. And this box set is from an all-female band out of Italy. And the band is called Go-Go Ponies. And this was the box set I got today. So I'll just show you. So this was 50 of 50. So I was lucky to get the last one. So what do you get in this box set? Well, I've got a whole bunch of Go-Go Dolls stickers. You also get a tote bag. You get a bath towel with the Go-Go Dolls logo on it. I got a CD of the Go-Go Ponies called The Greatest. And it has 4 bonus tracks on it, as you can see there. So the Go-Go Dolls are another crossover band, all-female band out of Italy. And they have toured with Pizza Death from Australia. So check them out. What you also get is you get this massive jigsaw puzzle in the box set. And I also got some bonus stuff as well. I've got you get a patch as well, Go-Go Ponies patch. But I also got some picture discs. And this one is called Too Posh to Mosh. So 5 tracks. So that's the front. That's the back. That's the cover art. So really cool little collection. And you get the lyrics. Next up, I've got another picture disc. This one's called Alcohol You Later. Again, with you got the lyrics. I'll just pull this out. So this cover kind of reminds me of Municipal Waste cover art, The Art of Partying, and that's the bag. So this is just 4 tracks. That's the artwork. So yeah, I love this band. I just found out about this band on actually on Facebook, on the thrash metal group I'm in. You know, I saw this cover art. I just had to pick it up. And also, finally, on this box set, I get the vinyl of the CD. But this has 8 tracks and no bonus tracks. I'll just show you the vinyl. It came with some an insert. So that's the band now. So it's 3 girls and a guy now in the band. Lyrics, some additional art, and this came out on a clear vinyl. So yeah, check out the Google Go Ponies if you love your crossover thrash metal, heavy metal. There's a bit of heavy metal in here, a bit of speed metal. So they kind of mixed it up. And as I said before, they did tour with Pizza Death when Pizza Death went over to Europe. So I'm really happy to have this in my collection as well. So that's what's inside the box looks like. The logo, Go Ponies. So yeah, put all this shit away now. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so I've got some more vinyl to show you guys. So I showed you that drum head that I got before earlier on the video. So check it out. But this is the I'll just show you that. Okay, this is the vinyl that I also picked up with the drum head. Buried Faith. Self-released. This is limited to 100. I got number 32, and I think this was a coloured. Thrash collage, credits, lyrics, and no, just on black wax. So yeah, so this band. One guy from Germany, he moved to America and he formed this band in the USA. So yeah, just 8 tracks of blackened thrash metal, basically. Okay, next up is another blackened thrash band. I showed you the tape, and that is Black Knife with Baby Eater Witch. So this was their one and only done album, and then after this they broke up. This was released on Wise Blood Records and Mercenary Press. Yeah, James, definitely a good band. That's the band there. To show this band broke up, and some additional art. No lyrics in this. And this came on a nice coloured album, I think. Yeah, I did. So it's like a really dark, if you can see that, dark green with black smoke. And I forget what they called it, this one. There was a name for it, but I just forgotten. Nice little custom centerings. I think it's something ghoulish green or something like that. This was when was this released? There's no date on there. I think this was last year. I think, James, was it last year this album came out, or probably 2 years ago? I can't remember. So I'm getting old, guys. So I'm forgetting this sort of stuff. But yeah, I can't get enough Black and Thrash. It's one of my all-time favorite genres. Okay, I did show you that. I showed that one. I showed that one. I showed that one. Okay. I showed you before the Death Blow CD. No, this is, again, I'm wrong. This is another band out of America called Atomic Witch, and the album's called Crypt of Sleepless Malice. This was released through Redefying Darkness. So this is just again thrash metal. I love that artwork, and I also got this. I also picked up the T-shirt as well with that same artwork from Atomic Witch. So yeah. So I think this is on a coloured record as well, if I'm mistaken. Yep, it is. So this one is another variant. It's purple and green. So when you play it, it sort of merges together. So yeah, and this came. It's the band there. Lyrics. Oh, thanks to Bullet. This artwork, yeah, I had to buy the T-shirt as well because that artwork is awesome on the T-shirt. So I'll pick that up as well. Oh, and let me get this in here. So what else? So I've got another 40 more records to show. So, well, this band, everybody knows this band, but I had to pick it up, and that's Dokken, Under Lock and Key, not Key. We all know this band. Just some great heavy metal. Dokken Glam? No, I don't think Dokken are a glam band. I think they're just a heavy metal band. Okay. Next up, James might know this band. If he doesn't, he definitely should do. And the band is out of Mexico. And the band is called Phantom. And this, the color of this vinyl is Galaxy Effect vinyl. So this is their second full-length album out of Mexico. Now signed to High Roller Records. That's the band there. Yep, just again thrash metal with some black and thrash. And I'll just show you the vinyl on this one. So that's the cover. I want to get that on the T-shirt as well. So you get lyrics with some artwork, band photos. You get the collage, the thrash collage, and some additional artwork. That would be awesome on a T-shirt as well. And this is the vinyl. So it's as it said, it's a Galaxy Effect vinyl, but yeah, no, it's pink with purple. I don't know where they get the Galaxy Effect on this. So all these vinyl fucking names that they give for colors for. Yeah, I don't know. And to be honest, I'm not a huge colored vinyl guy, but if it's the only way I can get it, then I'll get it on color. So yeah, Phantom. Check it out. The record is called Tyrants of Wrath, if I didn't mention it. Okay. Also from High Roller, this one is a reissue of an old band. And they're a US band, thrash metal band. And that is Anvil Bitch. This is their one and only done album called Rise to Offend. Again, shitty cover art, but I love shitty cover art. So that's the band on the back. Like I said, just a one and done band. This was originally released on New Renaissance Records back in the day. I think around about in the mid 80s. But this is the 2025 reissue, and this is just a black vinyl. So yeah, Anvil Bitch. Check it out if you love your old school thrash metal. Okay, now we're going into French territory with this band. This is their third album, and the band is called Animalize. As I said, French band. Every song on here is sung in French, so I don't really care, but it's a good album. I like this cover art as well. I think it's an awesome cover art. You get it with Dying Victims. You always get the patch as well, and this came on a glow in the dark vinyl. So, and the hype sticker says the tongue-in-cheek bundle of energy is finally back with this is their second full-length album. Powerful heavy metal, this time all sung in French. So yeah, check it out. Next, we go back to Italy with this band, and this band is a blackened speed metal band, and the band is called Hellcrash, and this is Inferno Cremation, and that's the artwork. Again, you get the patch with it. That's the back, and this is their third album. And the hype sticker says evil Italian speed metal horde, more riffed and streamlined than ever, without leaving rawness. So yeah, Hellcrash, another great band out of Italy. So next we go to Poland with this band, and this is their second or first? No, this is their debut album. They had an EP before this, and the band is called Sex Mag. And I love that cover art as well. I think that'd be an awesome T-shirt, definitely. And the album is called Sexorcism, and it's written in the Polish way. So, and this band sings in Polish. So yeah, it's black metal, but with thrash. So the hype sticker says the rotting corpse from Silesia UPS, the evil sharpens its rusty axe and spits out its debut album. So yeah, some Polish black metal, but with some thrash, with a lot of thrash in it. So definitely check out Sex Mag. Okay, and now we go back to South America with this band, and we have a band called Hyena, and this is the Peruvian to keep the spirit of heavy metal alive with this traditional adrenaline-drenched 80s sound. And again, you get the patch, and this is a color vinyl as well. Again, great cover art out of Peru, and definitely Peru are bringing out some awesome heavy metal as well. You know, South America are hitting it with it. Okay, next week we go back to America with their second album, and this one is a Venom-inspired metal band, and this is the Bandcamp edition, a limited edition, and we have Interceptor with a Metal Death, and this version, Bandcamp version, you get a poster, lyrics. So the Bandcamp version came out like that. So it's red with black and white. So really, really nice album. And this was released through Motorpunk Records. And Motorpunk Records is a label that deals with a lot of metal bands that are speed metal, thrash metal, but have a punk attitude to it. So definitely, it's a great album. And they are Venom worship through and through. That they don't deny that they're a Venom worship band, but you know, I guess they are a lot heavier than Venom in some of their ways as well. But yeah, no, definitely a good band to pick up. But these are Intercept albums. When they go, they jack up in price. They get really expensive. So if you haven't got your copy yet, I urge you to try and get a copy now, because you know when they're gone, they're going to be up there in in hundreds of dollars. Okay, this next band is, I showed the CD, and this is their latest album. That's a Death Blow again, and this one is called Insect Politics. So again, some awesome cover art, band photo. I can't remember if this is a coloured vinyl. Yeah, it's a coloured vinyl. And what we get here is purple with some black and white spots on there. So yeah, nice center rings. Lyrics and band photo. Maybe we'll say here where they're from. Nope. And I can't be half-assed looking up where they're from, but they are American. So definitely check out Death Blow. And this was released through Sawmouth Records. So yeah, definitely check them out. Okay, next up we have another box set, and this band, I forget where they're from now. I think Sweden or somewhere over there, and that is Venator. No, I think German. They're a German band, and this is their Psychodrome box set. And in this box set, you get the cover art as a flag. You get a pin, a huge ass poster, a vinyl mat. You also get a back patch as well, which is the cover art, and that's the album. And this came out on a pink record, or salmon pink. So yeah, this is just again, that's the back cover of the band. Yeah, just straight ahead. Austria. I'm sorry, they're from Austria. This is their second album, filled to the brim with fantastic heavy metal. And that's what, yeah, just fantastic heavy metal. So a band out of Austria, Veneta, their second album, out on Dying Victims Records. And yeah, again, Dying Victims is another label that is bringing out fantastic heavy metal bands in all genres, from doom to black metal or black thrash. Definitely check them out. Okay, next up. Oh, we're in 45 minutes. Okay, we have Skulovich. And this is their, I think, their debut. Yeah, their debut full-length album. They had an EP out before this. And this one is called Age of Steel. And this is epic heavy metal with thrash right through it. It's a thrashy epic heavy metal band. And the band that would probably fit in this this style would be probably Manila Road, when they were in their thrash metal period. So definitely would be in that sort of range from like Manila Road. Skulovich, Age of Steel. I love that cover art. Awesome as well. Okay, next up we have some Swiss blackened heavy metal. This is their third album. And this is fans of Creator, Pole Driver, and Iron Angel. And that is Cruel Force with Dawn of the Axe. This just came out on Black Wax through Shadow Kingdom Records. So that's the band. So yeah, definitely against blackened speed metal. What I love. And okay, next up we have the debut album from this US speed metal thrash metal band, Void, Horrors of Reality. This was previously only self-released on CD and download, but Shadow Kingdom has pressed it back onto vinyl for the first time. So this is really some really old stuff from this band, but they do have a new album coming up. But yeah, this was released like 2023 originally on download and self-release CD, band photo, and this came out on a Phantom Terror coloured vinyl. I'll just show you that. And Phantom Terror is orange with purple, black, and white splatter. Kind of looks like a pumpkin, and it does fit the album colors as well. So, which is cool. I love it when they match the colors on the vinyl for the album. So, okay, now we go back to Italy again with this band. I have two albums from this band, and that band is Game Over. This one's a bit dark to see, but if you can see that, Game Over, and that's their other Game Over. This one was released in 2017, and this one was 2023. Oh, that's better. You can see that. So this one's called Hell Frames, and this one is called Climbing Supremacy. So yeah, just melodic thrash metal. They were a 4-piece, but now they are a 5-piece band on their new album, which I need to pick up. So Game Over out of Italy. So check them out if you don't know this band. Next, I have a OG copy of this band, and I love this band a lot. And that band is Hellion, self-titled mini LP, released through Road Racer Records, self-titled. And this one has the 2 bonus tracks, Break the Spell and Up from the Depths, and Bolin. Yeah, just straight up heavy metal, speed metal. Really good stuff as well. This is when they were 5-piece. Then they went on to a 4-piece. So, yeah, Hellion, a great band as well. And the last record is a band that everybody has been talking about on the YouTubes. And I can see why, because this is a fantastic album. And I definitely urge anybody who hasn't picked this album up yet that they should. I need to pick up their debut album, but this is their second one, and that is Misfire. And the album is called Product to the Environment. And I think this one is coloured, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. This came out on a green with black splatter. Really cool. Yeah, this is just harsh thrash metal, the way it needs to be. And this was released through MNRK Heavy Productions or Records. Yeah, so yeah, this band is getting a lot of praise, and like I said before, I can see why. It's just a brilliant album. And if I was to do a top 10 end of year list, this would be up there, up with the Void record. Yeah, definitely an album that needs to be listened and appreciated. So that's it for this update. Probably I'll do another update in probably another maybe 2 or 3 months' time, because I've got a lot of stuff still I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for the new Sodom album. I'm waiting for, what else am I waiting for? I'm waiting for some CDs from various bands, some vinyl from some various bands, some tapes as well I'm waiting for. So hopefully those will come in the next month or so. So thank you for everybody who that appeared on the chat. James Philosopher, Jeff Chapman, Bullet. Thank you guys for checking in on the stream. You take care, everybody. And remember to keep your metal heavy and keep it true. Bye for now.